After staying one night at Musgrave Roadhouse, we travelled to Archer River Roadhouse. The distance is about 175 k's. It is mostly unsealed roads heading north to Archer River. Caution with oncoming traffic, towing boats and campers. There's no slowing down for some of these travellers. Here is the Archer River Roadhouse caravan park. Here we are set up, the crew relaxing. Construction of the new bridge over the Archer River. This should open up the Cape during floods. During the big rains they have up this way, the water level gets up past where I'm standing taking this photo. After one night at Archer River, we travelled to Weipa. The distance is about 197 kilometres. On the way to Weipa, there's a bit more traffic, plenty of tow truck work up this way. We crossed over this dodgy looking bridge. No wonder they have a detour for heavy vehicles. We made it across without falling in the creek. While in Weipa we did a bit of sightseeing. Here is the port of Weipa. Ships have been loaded with bauxite, which has been mined in the area. While sightseeing we went for a drive on the bridge over the Mission River, the longest single lane bridge in Australia. Here is the view of the foreshore at the Weipa Caravan Park. The caravan park, it was fairly busy while we was there. In the Queensland style cabins. After a couple of nights in Weipa, we travelled to Moreton Telegraph Station. The distance is about 135 k's. We are taking the shortcut track from Weipa to the telegraph track. This would save us doubling right back to the start of the telegraph track. No slowing down there, was there? The track was well maintained with a few creek crossings. Some of the creek crossings haven't been repaired from floods. Slow and steady across this one, very rocky and rough bottom of this creek. Here we are arriving at the Moreton Telegraph Station. The Moreton Telegraph campground is located on the banks of the Wentlock River. So there's a lot of Cape York warriors up here. Aerial view of the Moreton Telegraph campground. After an overnight stay at Moreton Telegraph Station, we travelled to Elliot Falls, which is about 167 k's. We are approaching the Bramble Roadhouse, which is the start of the old telly track. There's a few cars lined up ready to tackle it. We will show you some action in a later video. There's plenty of carnage on the side of the road. You can see the corrugation that would have caused this one. A little bit smoother on the side of the road, the way where we're travelling here. Gets a little bit tricky coming back onto the road sometimes. The slope of the ground. Whoops, there we go. We're up there. Sometimes it's better to travel on the side than battle this corrugation. After setting up camp on the bypass old telly track junction, we head to Elliot Falls. It is nestled in the woodlands along the telly track. And here is Elliot Falls. Owl's getting ready to go for a dip. I think Jack's going in as well. There they are. Nice clear water. After the overnight stay at Elliot Falls, we're going to travel to Aloo Beach camp, which is about 93 kilometres away. Early before hitting the track, we visit Fruitbat Falls, which is about 3 kilometres away. The water looked very inviting, even though it was 7:30 in the morning. The water temperature was a little bit cool at first, but we soon adjusted to it and it was very nice to swim in. I think there's fish down here, Helen said. Anyway, the GoPro went and had a look. Sure enough, there was lots of them. Here we are approaching the Jardine Ferry. This is where we cross the Jardine River. $75 return, thank you very much. After a bit of manoeuvring and jiggling around and getting blocks down to get the caravan on the ferry, Al eventually got across to the other side. Now it's our turn to cross the Jardine River on the ferry. The people running the ferry are good at guiding you on. Slow and steady, we make it onto the ferry. Now, as the ferry touches ground, we're getting ready to offload. No problems there. After setting up camp, we went for a sightseeing tour around some old plane wrecks from World War II. An old fuel dump there as well, an old radar and a termite mound on the way. After staying overnight at Alu Beach, we travelled to Punxsutawney Bay, which is a distance of about 34 k's. You can spend a lot of money very quick in this place. They see the tourists coming. All checked in. The track is a little tight with the trees overhanging. With a little bit of manoeuvring, we get to the site where we're staying. To set up camp for a couple of days. The next day we went to the tip. We drove through jungle country to get there. This is the sort of country that the explorers had to go through to open up the teletrack. We can't go any further north unless we start swimming. Walking to the tip the easy way, along the beach and then a small climb to the tip. The other track is quite steep. We came down that way. That's off the bucket list. We made it to the tip. After the tip walk, we went for a drive to the 5 beaches. We were having second thoughts after starting the drive. Some of the track had very thick scrub we had to negotiate through. Some parts were a little bit tricky. We had to be careful over some rocky outcrops. There's a lot of rubbish and wood on the beaches. After a couple of nights at Punxsutawney Bay, we travelled to Loyalty Beach, which is a distance of about 22 k's. We happened to be there on their fish and chip night, which is on Friday nights. Good timing. The next day we went for a trip over to Thursday Island. Here's the boat coming in that goes to Thursday Island. It wasn't quite a big boat. There would have been probably about 50 people on it. On the island is Green Hill Fort, which was built in 1891 to 1893 as part of the Australian defence against possible invasion. There are 5 rooms with 600mm thick concrete walls used as ammunition storage. One of a few guns that were set up for protecting Australian waters. After the tour, it was off to the most northern pub in Australia. Hope you enjoyed this part of our Cape York trip. Go to our YouTube channel for more videos of our trips. You can also follow us on our YouTube channel.